guys, Angel here from A&A Credit Masters. My main focus for this channel is credit education and help those to improve their credit scores. If you like what you hear, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Help me spread the knowledge, guys, to show everybody on credit education. Today's topic, we're going to be discussing trade lines. What are trade lines and what is it utilized for? A trade line is an account on your credit report. There's multiple types of trade lines. You have installment accounts. Typical installment account is an auto loan. That's a trade line. Then you have revolving accounts, secured, unsecured. Typical example of those are credit cards. And then you have your AU trade line, which is authorized user. That means someone added you to their credit account as an authorized user, therefore showing up on your credit profile. Now, guys, trade lines are used to add to your credit report to increase your credit score. That's what is normally commonly used nowadays. Those that want to increase their credit score, they pretty much what you call piggy bank. You are utilizing that individual's credit history, credit limit, and putting them on your report, therefore increasing your score on your credit. That's what typically is trade lines are being used now. Also, trade lines is the fastest way to increase your credit score on your credit report. If timed correctly, in a matter of, I've seen this happen in days where your credit score goes up 100, 150 points, depending on the type of trade line that you put on. Now, for prime example, you have two accounts on your credit report. They're fairly new. You add in a 15-year-old credit account, trade line in this case, with a $20,000 credit limit. You add that to your credit report. That's going to go up about 100 to 150 points. And if you time it correctly, in a matter of days. If you add a trade line to your credit report prior to the statement date, most likely they're going to report on your credit report at that date. So guys, trade lines are mostly utilized to increase your credit score. So adding a trade line to your existing credit will increase or decrease depending on the type of trade line you add on there. The most common use of a trade line is to add a trade line to your credit profile to increase your score substantially. The older the trade line is and the higher the credit limit is, the more impact your credit score will be in a positive way. The younger the account is and the less credit limit is, the less impact on your credit report it will be. On average, I've seen between age and credit limit adding that trade line to your account, on average 5 to 7 points based on credit age of the account of that trade line being added to your account. So guys, for example, let's say you have 15 accounts on your credit report. Adding a trade line will not impact as much if you had a credit report with 2 or 3 accounts. Credit age is definitely stronger than credit limit. So consider those factors when adding a trade line to your credit report. Let me give you an example of adding a trade line to a credit report and having that credit report increase by 100 to 150 points in a matter of days. We found a trade line which was 15 plus years old with a $30,000 credit limit. We knew the statement date for in this example was the 17th. Today was the 13th. So we were able to add that trade line to this credit profile before the statement date. So when the statement date came on the 17th, that account was already reporting to the credit report where we added the trade line to, and increased their credit score by 152 points. Guys, I utilized this method to increase my credit score from a 504 to an 817. So adding trade lines is not uncommon. That's why I'm discussing trade lines today, to tell you what it means, which will help you increase your credit score to where you want to be. And now, this practice is commonly used to apply for an auto loan, apply for a home, or even apply for credit cards to get the best possible positive results when applying and saving money in the process, because your score went up. Obviously, when adding the trade line, therefore you're giving you the best rates at the time when you applied by adding that trade line to your credit report. And when you plan this in a timely manner, your score will boost substantially and get you prepared for the application process. Guys, the best way to get a trade line is by asking a family member. Why? Because it's not going to cost you anything, and they can leave you in their account indefinitely. That is the best way to get a trade line. If you know a family member that's had credit for a while, you get to benefit the credit age from that trade line and the credit limit from that family member to boost your score substantially and not cost you anything. That is the best way to get a trade line. The traditional way to get the trade line is to pay for it. Obviously, the older the credit trade line is, the higher the credit limit is, the more expensive that trade line will be. It varies. Everybody's credit situation is different. You would have to analyze their situation before recommending a trade line to make a significant change on what they're trying to achieve by adding a trade line. And again, most cases, guys, adding a trade line is because somebody's trying to obtain something, either, again, applying for a car loan, applying for a home loan, or wanting to get more credit cards to add to their credit profile. These are the main reasons why you would add a trade line to increase your score. And then in turn apply for the process of getting these items done, therefore getting better chances of positive results in the interim. Guys, if you have bad credit, don't waste your time, in my opinion, by adding trade lines, because you have the negative information on your credit profile that is affecting the goal here by adding a trade line. So in other words, you would have to add multiple trade lines to offset the negatives, which doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Now, guys, I'm working on a simple education platform to help those to repair their credit using my proprietary information that gives positive results. Go ahead and please click on that link below. Once it becomes available, you will be notified, therefore giving you access to this proprietary information for self-help in getting your credit repaired. Guys, another way of rebuilding your credit, you can utilize Credit Card Builder. Go ahead and please click on that link below, and you can open an account for as low as $200 for a secured credit card account. I also provided a link for you below on Credit Card Builder for those that were needing to get their credit repaired and headed in the right direction. And one more thing, guys, I wanted to add is Identity IQ. In my opinion, Identity IQ is a platform that utilizes all three credit bureaus simultaneously with the most accurate information. As you rebuild and repair your credit, you can see the changes in a positive way on your credit report with Identity IQ. I've also provided that link below, so you can go ahead and get that started as well moving forward. Guys, I hope this video has been helpful about trade lines. Again, my goal here is credit education and help everybody to improve their credit scores. Can't wait to see you guys next week on Monday. Look forward to seeing you. Also, please leave a comment below. Tell me what you wanted me to talk about next. I'm here for you guys. You guys are going to make this channel happen. Help me spread the knowledge on credit education. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Take care.